What is going on, everybody? I'm your average gamer, and today I have a very special video for you guys. Now, I just started playing this game, Outriders. It's been immensely fun, but I've run into one huge problem. Anytime that I'm introduced to multiple playable characters in a game, I feel like I always have to try them out. This first started when I was a young kid and I played my first ever Dragon Age experience. Now I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard about the game. I'm not a huge fan of it much anymore, which is a bummer. I thought it was a cool game. But in the beginning of that game, you are introduced into multiple classes. You can be an assassin, like a rogue type. You could be a warrior, a mage, all that great stuff. And as a young kid, I could never wrap my head around what sounded cooler. And as you play the game, you're introduced into these abilities and movesets, typical video game stuff, but I absolutely love to experiment with all of it. Transition to 2023, and I'm having the same problem with this game, which is Outriders. Now, it has been immensely fun no matter the character I play on. I'm not looking to find something that is the most OP, or to find something that I enjoy the most. Typically, I just want to experiment with it all, and then of course I do end up having a favorite. But I don't have a favorite in this game, and I feel like that makes it so much more challenging. There are, of course, better options, but I'm not, again, looking for any of that. I just want something that feels good in my hands with my playstyle. In this video, I want to show you the two Outriders that I've been using the most. Now, there are 4 altogether. I have all 4. I've been playing with all 4. But the Pyromancer and the Devastator are the 2 that I've been focusing on as of right now. And ironically, they're 2 totally different builds, and I feel like that's all I need right now. When it comes to the Pyromancer, which is what you're watching right now, it is a straight DPS demon. The things you're able to do with this guy, it's awesome. It's absolutely absurd. Now, you can make any character a DPS, something I try to do with my Devastator. But the Devastator is more used as a tank type of build. But, the thing that I'm trying to show you is that it don't matter the build you pick, you can make it work and it will be extremely fun. As soon as I started to play this game, I saw the Pyromancer and I thought it was just a no-brainer because, fire is so cool. And the things you're able to do in this game with it just makes it even better. You're able to turn enemies into ash, do incredible amount of damage while they're ashed over. They are immobilized, they can't move, and then you're able to just set them on fire and just watch them all burst into blue fire. Very, very cool. Now, the difference between the Pyro and the Devastator is just DPS and the survivability. So the Devastator gives you a way more chance to survive, take a deep breath, focus on what you need to do, and kind of just run throughout the battlefield. Now, you can go on an onslaught with the Pyromancer. It may look absolutely broken, but there'll be times where you get 1 to 2 shot. It's not always perfect, but then there's times where you're just deleting bosses and there's nothing that they can do about it.
So easy to get HP on this guy.
One thing I need to point out is it doesn't matter the character that you pick. It really doesn't matter. Any character that you pick is going to be fun. It might not be the greatest at some points in the story. You might not have the best gear. This entire game is all based around your gear, your level, the skills that you have, your understanding for the game, all of that great stuff. Now, you can go ahead and look up a guide if you need to. I do recommend just messing around, experimenting, having fun, trying to just figure out your own playstyle. It took me forever. I cannot express that. When I first started to play this game, I just couldn't figure it out. I loved the Pyro. It's just I was so bad. I didn't understand what I was doing wrong. I started to read more, figure it out. Boom, it clicked in my head. And same with the Devastator. The Devastator for the longest time I didn't have a problem because he's an actual tank, and you'll notice the difference in survivability immediately, just like you'll notice the difference when it comes to DPS. One of the last things that I want to talk about is how well this game does with its loot. It's absolutely insane the different kinds of loot that you will get in this game. Some of it might make you want to just change the entire way that you're playing the game. And some guns, man, they're extremely addicting. As you guys can see just a second ago, I was able to just one-shot a group of enemies with that shotgun, and it felt so good. And here I am playing as a quote-unquote tank. Now, again, I didn't build him to be a tank, but it's still so fun to do stuff like this. And as you guys can see, I'm still sort of a tank. I'm out here in this guy's grill, just not caring, just right in front of it. And that is where this guy shines. He will get a whole lot of lifesteal by just eliminating enemies that are close to him. That's why I feel like it is super easy to play as him. You don't have to worry about anything. You can just run straight at an enemy, eliminate them, and get a crazy amount of lifesteal. Now it does work for the pyro as well. When I first started to play this game though, I didn't even know how to use it. But the pyro has an insane amount of lifesteal as well. Any enemy marked by your abilities, so like you have like 2-3 abilities that will just instantly have an area effect and mark all sorts of enemies. And then as soon as you shoot them, you will get a crazy amount of lifesteal. But unlike the pyro, the Devastator can stay alive for so long. And if you're having a hard time, you can really build him around just straight surviving, nothing else. The reason I don't really like playing like that with this type of character is because you can't really use the shotguns like I was just using them right here. Anyway, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys stick around for the rest of it. A lot of great action throughout this video. As always, I love y'all and I hope you guys stay smooth. Peace.
Here they come.
Runs on fuel with no electronics inside.
Whoa, that's really loud. big old friend of mine.
It's okay, right? That I hate him still as much as I miss him.
He was what he was. I trusted him with my life. But I knew better than to expect him to be something he wasn't. I look forward to get back to that.
I pay back my inheritance, so he left me fuck all.
Oh my god. Did it again. It's over for these fools. Oh no, I like this. No, wasn't even close. Not in the slightest. crazy. A different AR. How many are there?